it's your girl Brooklyn Stace, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate everyone watching. Thank you so much to everybody that are my new subscribers. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for my old subscribers that are tuning in. Now, if you are watching me for the first time, let me introduce myself. Like I said, I am Brooklyn Stace. I am a registered nurse, and on August the 17th, I underwent the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, also known as VSG, also known as the weight loss surgery. And so this channel, what I do is just give you my journey from the eyes of a registered nurse. I do give you some educational things on different subjects, things that I've tried, things that I feel that work, that do not work, and just things like that. This is a lifestyle channel, so it's not all about VSG. This is not just what I'm about. I am also a lover of music, so you may see some things of places that I've gone, of shows that I've seen, and check in my YouTube shorts. You can check my playlist for all of those things. You may see me do some product reviews, whether that is electronics, kitchen appliances, just different gadgets. I'm a gadget girl. I'm almost like MacGyver in a way. So you may see me do some reviews like that. You may see me do some hauls. In fact, I've had some things that I have just sitting waiting to do some hauls. I will be doing some non-VSG related hauls as well as some VSG related hauls. So be on the lookout for that. But I just wanted to let you know this is a lifestyle channel because the other half of me is that I'm Brooklyn Stace. So, I'm quite the interesting person. I'm quite the comedian, but then I'm also the professional. So you're going to be getting a mixture of things. See, people that don't know me or people that are looking at me for the first time. So do come back, do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell to be notified, and make sure you like this video. Okay, the likes and the comments are very important. You may hear other YouTubers say, no, put it down in the comments. And that is because the more you engage with us, the more it helps for everything to be spread. And with me, it's knowledge. It's not just entertainment. It's not just, me kicking it with you. Now, it's going to be about that too, because again, like I said, I'm Brooklyn Stace. But I just wanted to let you know it's knowledge, and this needs to be shared. I want to help people. As I've said in my other videos, you may have seen, if those of you who have watched my other videos, when that is my goal, to help other people. And I can see that I'm helping other people from the comments or from the things that people are now doing that they weren't doing before, or saying things the way, not necessarily verbatim, but it's repeating. And that's all good. Because you take the information, you absorb it, and then if you're able to change your lifestyle the way I'm changing my lifestyle, that's all good. That's my goal, helping people while I'm helping myself. Okay, so once again, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you do hit the like button, and make sure you do leave a comment. I don't care if it's a hey, great info, thank you, smiley face. Just leave a comment, leave an emoji, as long as it's positive, because over here we don't deal with negativity. But as long as it's something positive, just leave a comment, and it will help that knowledge to be spread. And thank you for those of you who watch me or are watching me now, and you have shared my post onto your pages, for your friends to see, so you can help other people. Thank you so much. That's what it's all about. Those are, good friends of mine or acquaintances of mine, who leave comments. You're supporting me, and I appreciate that so much. You don't know how much that means to me. I really appreciate it. Okay, so that's what I want to say about that. Even though I do not have on a shirt of the day because I was outside in the rain. Is it rainy where you are? Let me know how the weather is. I tell you, in the Carolinas, it was rainy all day today, and it was cold and rainy, so it was bleh, and I was out in it. So I don't have my shirt on for the day because it was quite cold. But go and visit the I'm So shirt, and I'll put that down in the description below as well as on the bottom of the screen, as I always do. And you can get 10% off. That code is in the description box as well. Okay. Now, what I want to talk about today is I am 5 whole months past my surgery. It's 5 months in a week, probably around about the time that you're going to see this, because I'm just backlogged and getting my videos out. Life is lifing. What can I tell you? But I'm 5 months out, 5 months in one week, like I said, on my way to 6 months. So I just want to talk about, what has been going on with me, the pros, the cons, and all that good stuff. Just give you an update. So now in regards to the pros, I see that I can drink more fluids. Before, it was like tough getting in the fluids. I still am not up to 64 ounces. That I can't ever guzzle down like, water like I used to, but I can drink more. So I'm drinking more often, which is a good thing because I'm flushing my system, more, and it's always good to just drink water. And now I can sometimes eat more than 3.5 ounces, 3.8, I can eat 4 ounces of food at this point. So now that's not all the time, but I realize or recognize that some of the times I can eat 4 ounces. I guess it depends on what I ate for that day, what I drank for that day. But I can get 4 ounces in at times, and there are times when I can't. But I'm noticing that. And another thing I realized what I wanted to try is this recipe, and I haven't posted that yet. But it was a more dense type of meat, and so I only ate like 2 ounces of it, but it felt like I ate 4 ounces of it. So I was like, maybe my stomach wasn't ready for that yet. And it was a meat that I usually don't eat, so that could have been another thing. You have some, what we call in the community, they call it non-scale victories. Well, I call it off-scale. It's off-scale. It's on-scale victories, which are the obvious because, the weight. But then there are off-scale victories. So I wanted to talk about some of that. You see me looking down, it's because I had to write them down so I could stay on track and shorten this video. But some of the off-scale victories, I noticed my collarbone the other day. Now, I do have on a sweater. I can probably show you. Don't worry, don't get too excited. It only goes down but so far. But I can see my collarbones. Oh my goodness. You don't know. The last time that I saw my collarbones, I was probably a kid. It wasn't as an adult, but oh my gosh, I could see my collarbones. That is crazy. And of course I could feel it even more, but I was in the mirror and I was like, oh, look at my collarbones. So, to those of you who are not overweight, you just was like, really? She could see her collarbone? Who can't see their collarbones? Yeah, people like us. We can always see our collarbones, okay? So yeah, that's an off-scale victory, as well as, I'm laying in the bed and, you just put your hand on your hip, and I was like, hey, that's my hip bone. I can actually feel. Now I could feel it before, but I can really feel it, now, if, before you press in, because let's just face it, we had a lot of fat on our hips. But now it's like, wow, I can really feel my hip bone. So certain bones that I could feel. I was looking at my ankles the other day, and it looked like somebody just took a syringe and sucked the air out. It was like a little indentation, and then I could see like a tendon right on top of your ankle. Those of you with teeny tiny ankles, you'll know. And I didn't have a problem with like major swelling in my ankle, but now that everything is getting so much smaller, I'm able to see certain things that I wasn't able to see before, so yeah, it was that part. It looked kind of weird because, I'm not used to seeing my ankle, the inner part look like that. I'm not used to seeing that tendon It's either a ligament or a tendon. I'm not used to seeing that on the top of my foot there in the ankle portion. So the other day I noticed that and I was like, oh my goodness. So, and I'm beginning to see more and more veins in my feet that I hadn't seen before. Like I said, I don't really have a problem with swelling. Sometimes I did get swelling. I'm human, I'm a woman. So yeah, but I didn't deal with chronic swelling before the weight loss. So, thank God of that. Now, some more off-scale victories. This is kind of comical. I had a bra that I have never worn. It's a real pretty bra. And I was like, one day I'm going to fit into that. And you ladies out there looking at this, you know what I mean. You have that one pair of jeans or a blouse or whatever it is, and you say, one day I'm going to fit into that. So I donate a lot of clothing, and I didn't want to donate that. It was just so cute, so pretty. And so it was a gift, and it came with the set. It was the panties and the bra. And so the other day, because my bras are huge on me now, so ill-fitting. But anyway, I went to the back of the drawer, and it was still in the, the plastic I put it in, and I got it out and I tried it on, and it fit. And not only did it fit, I put it in the third hook, so it really fit. So I was like, wow. And, it's something that was a victory, an off-scale victory. So I was quite happy about that. And it looked cute on me. So another thing, and this was funny too, you're getting dressed and stuff, and you're putting lotion on and doing your self-care. And something said, cross your legs. And next thing you know, I had crossed my legs. I can't tell you the last time BROOKLYNSTACE has comfortably crossed her legs. Of course, you can cross your leg, but you're struggling, but I crossed my legs. And so that to me was like, I was like, wow, I thought about it. I was like, I crossed my legs. That is an off-scale victory. If you know what I'm talking about, those of you who have had the surgery, or those of you who have lost a significant amount of weight even without surgery, let me know. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about, or let me know what you have discovered about yourself since you have lost weight or since you've had the surgery that you didn't before. It'd be interesting to see, because we take little things for granted, and then we also adapt to our current situation and we just live with it. So when we don't have to live with that, or when things change for us, it's like, oh, wow. Other people are like, what? Come on, that's not a big deal. So yeah, let me know in the bottom. I thought that was kind of comical too. In fact, I started laughing at my own self. But those were victories for this month that I experienced. Now, in terms of the cons, there's still the hair thing. My hair is not like dropping out, but I do notice again, once I comb out, I have the natural twist in my hair, natural curly hair. So, I have noticed like maybe here a little bit thinner, just a little bit thinner. This had gotten a little bit thinner a while ago, years and years ago. I remember someone had braided my hair exceptionally too tight to where I had a headache, and I had never had a headache. So I noticed that has always been a spot right here. So that's not because of the surgery, but just slight thinness, not really anything to write home about, or to get alarmed about. Write home about is just a saying. So if you're wondering, what is she talking about? That's just a phrase. If you hadn't heard it before, now you have. But yeah, it's just nothing too major. And like I said, it's expected. As you have looked at other people's videos, you see that some people hair come out more than others. It's not really alarming. I mean, one of these days I'm going to straighten my hair, but I just wanted to show you guys how long my hair actually is. But with natural hair, your hair just shrivels up sometimes. And like I said, I was out in in the weather today, so my hair really lost its curliness. It's still naturally curly, but it was actually curlier than that. It was more defined, and my hair shrinks up. So so it's like that. So I'm not too concerned with it because it will stop. My hair follicles are not damaged. It's just that everything is rapid, so your body just has to catch up. So just take your vitamins, take your minerals. If you're wondering what vitamins and minerals, look at the video that I did talking about the best vitamins and minerals that I found, and you can get you some and order some and try it out. I'll put it up here, or maybe you'll see it on this side, but you'll see it pop up. More than likely it'll be on this side. And just take your vitamins and minerals, and your hair will strengthen. It will get fuller. It's just hair, and this day and age, if you're that concerned about it, just go buy some. What can I say? Well, they say if you can't achieve it, weave it. But yeah, just do that. I mean, it's not really a big deal. It's a big deal because we're all women. So of course, not we're all women. There are men too watching this and going through the surgery as well. So I imagine that may be a concern for you as well. And we're vain. We like to look good on the outside, but it's more about what's going on the inside. It'll reflect on the outside. So just wanted to say that as well. What else? Okay, in terms of the skin, well, loose skin is going to happen. So yes, I do have it. I'm not concerned with that now. I still have a ways to go, before I make a decision as to if I want to have surgery or not. Right now, I'm not. I'd rather have the loose skin than the extra fat that used to be in my body, wreaking havoc, causing problems and medical problems, and just like a time bomb just waiting to explode, things creeping up, things changing. So I'll take the loose skin rather than the extra fat. So that's really not a con at this time for me. And then, being the size that I was, and then always being overweight, well, my skin has never really been tight, because I've never been small. Don't know what small is, except for when I was an infant. And even then, I was 6 pounds. But then as a kid, I was big as well. So yeah, so again, loose skin, that's the least of my worries at this point. Constipation is still an issue. It's getting better. But considering the amount of foods that we eat, and what our bodies are going through, some people have it, some people don't. I have a friend that actually had the actual gastric bypass, and she says she does not have problems with constipation, but she does have other problems that I don't have. So it's an individual thing. That's all I can say. Just because some people have it doesn't mean everyone's going to have it. Just like, you may have this, I may not have that. I may have this, you may not have that. It's an individual thing. But it is getting better, with the supplements and increasing my fiber and taking stool softeners and things of that nature. And so, it is getting better. Also, so is the acid reflux, or it's like a certain times, like if my stomach is too empty, sometimes I might feel the acid creeping up, and sometimes maybe it's because I'm eating too fast. Now I don't guzzle food down, but I don't chew like 50,000 times either. I make sure I chew my food, but maybe is it that I'm eating too fast? Or maybe it's just what I'm eating, but you have to figure out what is that thing. It could be dairy, it could be, cheeses, it could be an egg. Sometimes eggs, our stomachs don't take to eggs and you have to eat egg whites. It could be a certain vegetable, a certain meat. You just have to figure out what that is. And it's through the process of elimination. And so, yeah. And so that, thank goodness, is getting better. But I can only anticipate these things getting better as time goes along. So those are my cons. If I had to pick something out, overall, I'm happy. Overall, things are going well for me, and I'm looking forward to months and months and months ahead. And like I said, this is my 5-month and 1 week update, because I'm late getting this out to you. But one thing I did not tell you, the on scale victory, right? Is like, how much weight have you lost? So the on scale victory, as you may have heard me say, before I even decided to go to have a consultation, I didn't even have a doctor to look to make an appointment with. I had been, doing lifestyle changes, and I successfully lost 75 pounds on my own. Then I went to have the consultation. So since the surgery, I have now lost, drum roll. So since the surgery, I have now lost 72 pounds. Can I get a round of applause? Give your girl a round of applause. I'm gonna clap for myself. So yeah, 72 pounds, guys. So now if you take the 72 pounds that I lost since surgery, and hopefully I will never find those 72 pounds, they're gone. So I don't want to find those, and I'm not planning on finding those, that's for sure, those 72 pounds. But if you add the 72 pounds to the 75 pounds that I lost, that is 147 pounds.
Wow.
Now, come on. I need y'all to drop that down in the comments for me. A little round of applause. Get the little clapping hands. Get the little high five to those of you who are on your journey, or who, and I don't care if you lost 2 pounds. Give me a high five. You don't have to have lost 147 pounds or 72 pounds since the surgery. I don't care if you lost 1 pound. High five. I don't care if you haven't lost anything. High five your girl. Give me a round of applause. Put it down in the comments. If no one does, if 1 or 2 of you do, thank you. If no one does, thank you anyway. You're watching the video, because I am my own cheerleader, okay? Patting myself on the back, all right? So, you have to be that way. It's about the mental as well as the physical. So that's just that. But yeah, guys, 147 pounds total. I was like, the most I've ever lost was probably around 65, 70, and I was doing the shakes and water aerobics and working out with a trainer. And then, the moment you stop anything like that, it all comes back. So, with friends, as they say. It comes back with friends. So, yeah. So, that's what my update is. Now, again, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. But just like, and, if you're not subscribed, just hit that subscribe button. It's free to do. And hit the thumbs up and hit the bell to be notified, so that you'll see when I put out another video. I did have a request of a friend of mine about a video that I did where I threw something together, and I just didn't record it because there was a lot going on that day. And I was just like, okay, let me just come home and throw something together real quick. And I was like, oh, I should have recorded that, but I didn't. So I'm going to be making a video simply because he requested that. So I will be making that video, and watch out for my other cooking videos, as well as my hauls that are coming up that will be in another playlist. So that's it, guys. So anything that you would like, you have a request, drop that down in the comments. Follow me on IG, BROOKLYNSTACE, and the number 2. And then make sure you visit the I'm So shirt, as well as make sure you look around on Bariatric Pal for vitamins, herbal supplements, low carb things, low sugar things. There are a whole bunch of things, and they're not just for bariatric patients, let me say. So just because you did not have the surgery does not mean you can't shop on Bariatric Pal, but they have a lot of things designed for bariatric patients, so you need to get yourself prepared for bariatric surgery. So go to store.bariatricpal.com/SS for Stacy, 2 S's, so SS and 1 5. So store.bariatricpal.com /SS15. Okay, and save yourself some money, 15% off your order. They offer sales on a weekly basis. They offer free shipping. So save that money. Go ahead and use my code. I'm going to put that here on the bottom. It's going to be in the description box as well. And save some money. Okay, because like I said before in another video, as soon as I get a code, I'm going to give it to you. I mean, why would you not use it? Why would you pay full price when you don't have to? Unless, of course, you're rich. If that's the case, let your girl borrow some money. Okay, email me. Let me have your pocket change if you're rich like that and you don't want to save 15% off your order. Okay. But nevertheless, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. And just make sure you tune into my other videos. And I might put a picture in today into this video, because I had some pants on today and they were so big I had to keep pulling them up. And I just wanted to show you, like, this sweater that I have on is huge too, so I might just insert a picture or a little video of me showing you what that's like. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Take care and be well. Bye-bye.